Gotta wait for noises to die down. Okay, things are quieter. So, I did some thingy today. And let's go through the thingy. First up, an ATSF 280. Two of these Columbia Southern tankers. Maersk Sealand container. So I have one original Maersk, and I have them when they merged with Sealand. An Amtrak MOW gone. Pabst Blue Ribbon beer reefer. Milwaukee Road gondola. Gotta have your gondolas. Very important. And then two Bowser Executive Line coal cars. So, let's cover things in the order I pulled them out. The coal cars. Now, every railway has coal cars, but these are, I believe, empty. I'm gonna actually pull one out right here, so we can see if I am indeed right. And as we can see, it is empty. But why would I get an empty coal car? You know, you're sitting there, you're watching the stream. It makes no sense. Why in the hell would you have an empty coal car? Well, here's the thing. In the railway world, this is kind of your typical everyday, it's in a starter set kind of freight car. Pardon me. I'm having a really annoying time. Okay, this is in like every starter set. This can carry coal, stone, wood chips, sawdust, scrap, unit ores of any kind, dredgings from like the bay, whatever. This is one of what I like to call the universal freight cars. Do I honestly recommend going whole hog into like 5 or 6 of these at a time? No. When you're farther along in the hobby like I am, and like many other people who you see on YouTube are, buying these in bulk is good. But I will do this. This car I will recommend as a value car. I will show you the cars I recommend having over others. Reefers. Why a reefer? Especially, why a billboard reefer like this? Well, my friend, the billboard reefer has its place in the world. What people don't want to talk about is like, why beer? Oftentimes, beers were the biggest advertisers on the railway. So that's why you're gonna see a lot of these like 1920s, 1930s style reefers. Oh wait, I'm wrong. This is a boxcar. But you're gonna see boxcars like this that were that were basically leasers that the beer companies owned. But I'm gonna tell you right now, having one of these on your railway, you're not gonna look out of place. Especially if you're trying to, preserve the heritage, as it were. Now we cover our lovely friends, the gondolers. Real quick. Whew. Sorry, getting a little... Mints, do your damn job. Okay, there we go. I'm all coughed out. But gondolas, these guys could carry the same things as the open top toppers. Plus, you could get away with carrying things like containers, steel, stone blocks, coil loads. Stone blocks, steel, like heavy steel loads, like billets, pipes, coils. You could get away with ballast in them, even. I mean, seriously, you could put open goods in them. Open goods, or like boxes of general freight, and have a covering that goes over the tops of these guys. Or you could do what they do with these on Amtrak. Maintenance away. Yeah. This particular gondola is a maintenance of way gondola. So you can get away with... That's it. I'm shoving 6 of these goddamn mints in my mouth. But yes, you can get away with having these on a maintenance away train. There's nothing wrong with it. Not a sin. Nothing like that. Will you fuck off, cough? Now, the tankers. This one, like one of the other ones I have, glass company car. This is a regular chemicals tanker. And I would recommend these. You can carry just about anything in them. And these are chemical. Now, hold on. I'm going to pull this out real quick so I could show you something without... Fuck off. Goddamn cough. So, right here, right where my finger is, it says liquid chlorine. This was used to carry liquid chlorine. Oftentimes, tankers will have special markings that tell you, specifically what they carry. Sometimes it'll be painted, like this guy. Like this guy here that says liquid chlorine. And sometimes by the reporting mark you can tell what the cars carry. Containers. Oftentimes, doing a containerized freight can be the way to go. Other times, it just isn't. But what goods? I'm not going to unbox this. Because it is cumbersome and cumbersome to handle. I'll do my best to minimize glare, but this is a consolidation, a 280. This was used to basically for heavy freight drags. Before engines like the Niagaras go on the right way sleeve. Before engines, like the Niagaras or Northerns came around. Now, consolidations are really good. like starter engines. Some starter kits, even by Bachmann, or as I call it, Botchman, will have Connies in them. Connie is just short. Yeah, Connie is short for consolidation. But what are the universal cars? I mentioned them a little bit ago in the stream. The universal cars are cars that appear in a ton of sets. So oftentimes you're going to see a 40-foot gondola like, well, the one I have here from the Milwaukee Road. Boxcars, like this Pabst Blue Ribbon. Open-topped hoppers. Tank cars. Now there is two other types of car. And maybe if I do pick any up, I'll show them off. But they are the flat car and the tank car. Or the flat car. Yeah, flat car and the caboose. Generally, the flat car is going to carry some of the similar things to the gondola. You know, scrap, steel, stone blocks, general goods. And the caboose. Every train has a caboose on it. Every freight train, that is. I'm not going to get into coaches, because that's a whole nother can of worms. A can of worms I don't want to touch. At least not now, not ever. Ooh. Other than that, well, I got nothing else to add. So, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.